Hello YouTube, Salivate Metal here. Today is a very special day in the history of the stock market. The Dow Jones Industrial Average has reached a new high of 19,000 plus, and that is the highest in its whole 120-year history. It took 2 years to get here from its previous high of 18,000 points back in December of 2014, and some are crediting it to what's known as the Trump bubble. And here we can see the graph here that shows when that really started to spike here. And the markets are acting favorably to some of Trump's policies with regards to business and growth and infrastructure spending here in the country upon a Trump administration. But we shall see how it all works out. But one thing's for sure, and that we here in the community have been touting for quite a while, that the stock market bubble is just that, and the bubble is tightening. And no matter what the reasons, I believe that market bubble will eventually burst in some manner or form. Can it be managed? Who knows? But we shall see how things go. The economy is still really kind of eking along with still less than 3% GDP growth, although it has grown in the last quarter to almost 3%. There are other factors. Unemployment still remains a large factor. The U6, though getting better, is still very high, and the quality of jobs that are out there are pretty low, and some people working 2 and sometimes 3 jobs. And there's a lot of there's a lot of still issues and problems. And I've always said that no matter who becomes president, we're going to still see economic hardship. It's just how it will be managed is the big question, no matter who became president. With that being said, I think there's enough with this stock market climb, and we'll see what the job numbers come out to be. But more likely, they're not going to go down. So if they stay flat, or they probably will stay flat. The economic percentage will not go up. It may go down slightly. Who knows? And those numbers will always be encouraging to the markets and to the Federal Reserve. And where do we see the gold and silver prices right now? Well, they're staying relatively flat. And palladium has jumped up considerably, as Silver Siren had pointed out in a Google Plus posting. But essentially, the metals have stayed relatively flat with today's ceiling break. Now, I think that this is an indication that Janet Yellen and the Federal Reserve Board will end up raising the rates a quarter point in December. And when that happens, I think we'll see a substantial decrease in the prices of gold and silver, and probably the other precious metals as well, barring some black swan event or something close to that could stabilize the prices from lowering too much. It just depends on what happens with geopolitical factors and the like. But I do think that we will see significantly lower gold and silver prices once they do meet in December, and all indications are that they will raise that rate a quarter point. With that being said, I don't think they're going to hit below $1,000 for gold or below $1,450 for silver. I believe that those are the bottoms. Just a hunch on my point. I've got nothing other than that. I just think that they can only push it down so far. And I believe that there's enough strength in the market of the precious metal markets and what goes in there that they were going to hold fast, at least to an end there. But it will be interesting to see. Post your thoughts below of the coming gold and silver decline in price with the Federal Reserve, and what are your thoughts about the Dow Jones and the stock market in general? Post your thoughts below. I'd like to extend the multitude of gratitude to you all for watching, and encourage you to please rate, comment, and subscribe.